Hi guys, I hope you're well. In this video I want to discuss what you should be focusing on as an advanced trainee, and in my opinion there's three big things you should be really focusing on as an advanced trainee. So when I reference an advanced trainee, I'm referring to someone with more than 2 years weight training experience. This is because at this stage, after 2 years of consistent weight training, you've already built the majority amount of muscle mass you're going to build. Now keep in mind there's still plenty of room for progress at this point. However, at this stage, you really want to be focused on these three things. And the first of which is really trying to develop some of your weaker body parts. So after approximately 2 years weight training experience, you almost certainly have some glaring weaker body parts, some body parts that aren't quite as developed as the others. And as such, this will be your cue to really start tailoring your program to develop some of these weaker body parts. Therefore, this means adding more volume, adding more frequency to these body parts. So as such, you're adding more sets and exercises to these weaker body parts. You're training them more frequently with the goal of bringing up some of these weaker body parts to have a more balanced physique. This will really make a dramatic difference to your physique, really trying to tailor the program to you as opposed to a more generic program you may have used more previously, focusing on more volume, more sets and exercises, and training those body parts more frequently. This will therefore mean you'll have to drop the volume slightly of some of your stronger body parts, but the irony is, even though you're dropping the volume of some of these stronger body parts, because they've developed more quickly previously, they continue to make progress. And as such, you really want to be focusing most of your time and efforts to bring up some of these more stubborn body parts. That's the first thing to focus on. The next thing to appreciate, as you become more advanced, by default you just require more volume to grow. You really require more sets, exercises, potentially more days training to continually make progress. And as such, this would be my next suggestion, is focusing on adding more volume, potentially an extra day's training. So for example, if you were doing a 4-day per week routine, transitioning to a 5-day per week routine. And this will just make it that much easier to add more volume. So volume is sets times reps times load. By adding an extra day's training, could be a weaker body part session as well, it just makes it that much simpler to add more sets and exercise, and therefore add more total volume throughout your week. And it's just critical to realize that as you get more advanced, you just require more volume, more work, more sets and exercises to make progress. The final thing I wanted to discuss is making sure that the energy surplus is really tailored to you at this ability level. When you're a beginner, you're obviously going to build muscle pretty quickly, and as such you can focus on a monthly weight gain target and energy surplus to equate for that. And as a beginner, you're really looking at a 1 to 3 pound per month gain for the first 6 months of weight training. However, as you go into the intermediate phase, from 6 months to 2 years weight training experience, you're focusing more on a 1 to 2 pound per month gain. And as you get more advanced, you've already built the majority amount of muscle mass, and as such, if you focus on a too big of a surplus, you're just going to gain a lot of unnecessary body fat. Really, at this stage, instead of focusing on a monthly weight gain target, my suggestion would be focusing on eating enough to recover from your training sessions to make those strength and volume gains, as opposed to really trying to focus on a monthly weight gain target. Now keep in mind that your weight will slowly increase over time, but because muscle gains are so slow at this point, if you focus on an actual target, you're just going to end up gaining a lot of body fat. So focus on eating enough to recover from those sessions to make those strength and volume gains. Just really focusing on the gym performance, getting stronger, adding more volume, eating enough to recover from them sessions, as opposed to really looking at the monthly weight gain target. And that will really allow you to continually gain strength, volume, muscle mass without gaining a huge amount of body fat as an advanced trainee. So hopefully those 3 points have helped. If you've liked the video, please like it, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I look forward to speaking to you soon. Take care.